Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to the final episode of our Pokemon Violet Babylocke, and this is exciting and terrifying, and yeah, we've got a big battle, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I've got a plan, so hopefully we're gonna be able to make this all work, but you know, Chuck doesn't really have a function here other than to just cause some damage. I thought it makes sense having our starter here. Like, our starter in the final battle whilst we still have it. Let's do it. But I think we are going to take several deaths here. This is the one match that we could very easily completely die in. Like, we could completely fail this one. But, I'm going to give it my best shot. We're going to do this. Going to get going. But first of all, I want you to comment down below. What has been your favourite... Or what do you think... Actually, no. Let's scratch that one. Who has been your MVP of this playthrough? So who has been the MVP of this playthrough? I honestly am struggling to pick one because there have been several Pokemon that have done such good for us. But I'll leave it to you guys in the comments. I'm not gonna say what I think because I'm gonna let you have your own thoughts on this. Right. So here we are. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. He is shut down. Deactivating sleep mode. You can quite quickly see he's very robotic. Hello, Midnight. Thank you for coming. Brah. Oh, the really strong Miraidon. And it's a Master Ball. No, back to your ball. Why is my one the Pokeball and his one the Master Ball? That's interesting. That one is far less tractable, far more aggressive than the one you've travelled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost the other one the territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologise. I am not the true Professor Churro. What are you talking about? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. Real Professor Churro passed away in an incident that destroyed Research Station 4. The incident? Pokemon were not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to judge accurately his full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the first time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Midnight, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here, at the Area Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Yeah, like, the thing that kind of confuses me is that I don't know when that happened. The issue is, like, when did that actually happen? I'm a bit sway. Why am I sway? I am wearing a hoodie and it's quite warm. Is it the Master Ball? No, it's a booster energy. Well, we don't need the booster energy because we haven't got any Pokemon that use it. Yeah, so the thing that I'm not sure what actually happened. Obviously, like, and the fact is, where is Churro's body? Was it disintegrated? Was it completely destroyed? Or did the AI robot have to bury it? And I think, like, that there are obviously some mature parts to this, because, I mean, the fact that you've got a dead Pokemon Professor and you've got an AI robot that's replaced him. Like, that's just, yeah, something that's really interesting. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. See, there is a potential idea that perhaps the inside of this is actually the inside of the Indigo Disc Pokemon. Midnight. It truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real Professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries and that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid this is the fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is this time machine? Time machine was a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Churro had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw Pokemon from the future to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What's an AI? I know what an AI is. The computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI as present. But the crystals that make up the Area Zero lab have made such a thing possible. That's also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What do you really want? The original professor had a dream. The world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. Have you not seen the butterfly effect? Like, come on. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations to the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of the current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping to the rest of Paldea. We've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually they'll break free from this walled garden, known as Area Zero, and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet cannot seem to find a logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever devised. Midnight. You've become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength that you've gained to destroy the dream Churro once cherished. Yes. I will. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. It suggests there's more than one level. Yeah, the crystals, I suppose these are probably the crystals from outside that have been cut into triangles to kind of use the energy. So I imagine this time machine requires an absolute ton of energy to be able to work. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Right, am I in the right position? Yes. Okay, we install Churro. Stop the time machine. We need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet Book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I'll most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll no longer be. I'll become no one more than the battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle to my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you've readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet Book upon the pedestal. Yes. ID confirmed. Professor Churro. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Why? Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's weird how his coat changed colour. Subtune at midnight. AO Churring. Switch to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please, defeat me. This is just an incredible scene. At last. My dreams are within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Aoshura's initiates a battle. Aoshura sends out Iron Moth. Right. This doesn't have any attacks that can be super effective on me. But it can hit me very hard. Don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Right. We have just click Earthquake here. It will take it out. Fiery Dance is going to do a lot of damage to us. And it was a crit. Just as calculated. Critical hit on your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. This is the power the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Right, Earthquake should take this thing out because it is times 4 effective. Yeah, there we go. So Iron Moth is down. I remember the first time I did this, I was so underleveled. Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon weaknesses? I think partly because I didn't actually know, know Iron Moth's typing. Iron Bundle. Right. Iron Bundle. We're going to go into Frank. We're going to close combat this thing. Now this could if this takes me out, I'm in a very, very bad situation. Close combat. Okay, that's good. That's really good they went for that. That's really good they went for that. Close combat should hit really friggin' hard. Yeah, good. Okay, we've taken it down. Now it is snowing. Is that going to help any of these other Pokemon? I don't think so. Right, who's he going to send out next? Iron Jugulus. Okay. That means Slick comes in. Slick comes in, hits an Ice Punch. Now, I literally have had to sit down and actually plan the team for this. I've had to look through what Pokemon will fit, what Pokemon will do the best job. But they are slightly lower level than I thought they were. I thought they were level 70. I thought he had a 70 and 72. But apparently I'm wrong. Okay, right. Iron Hands. Right, I think it's time for Hannah to come out. I think Hannah makes sense because I think the special defense is going to be very low on Iron Hands. But obviously we saw what Fampi did to Iron Hands in the last episode. It wasn't enough. So I think realistically, this time, we've got this. So, choose Psychic. Fake out, okay, that's fine. And doesn't do a wicked amount of damage. And I did put the Rocky Helmet on as well. Oh, have I got Inner Focus? Oh, wow. I did not realise that's the first time I think I've ever had Inner Focus work for me in any game. Iron Forms. Now, gonna send out Fampi. My hope is that Fampi outspeeds. That is my hope. Right, Earthquake. Oh, that's probably gonna take me out. No? Okay, good. Okay, good. Right, there we go. Okay. That was a worry. I admit I am a little bit over leveled, so I probably did way over leveled this fight. We're gonna go to Devon for a Brave Bird, maybe to finish this off. Oh my goodness. Right, so this battle wasn't as hard as I was expecting. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. To be fair, Iron Valiant could cause me a lot of problems here. It could 100% cause me a lot of problems. Its booster energy activates. What does it raise? Its attack or its speed? Its attack. Okay. Right. Flying type Terror. Brave bird. Let's do it. Let's take this thing out in one hit. Because otherwise, I don't think we've got... actually, I don't know if Sneasel will outspeed. But let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. Can we take it out? Yes. I'll admit, I was definitely over-leveled. Massively for that. I did not expect it to be that simple. Impossible. No one's... No. Just breaking. Literally breaking the sequence. That just feels... Oh, that feels wrong. That feels wrong, having these evolutions try and take place. Like, no. No, you're not allowed. Everyone's trying to evolve. I think everyone did level up. So that's 4, I think. Chuck is number 5. Oh dear. Well, to be fair, Sneasel will never try and evolve, so that's fine. That's fine. So 5 out of the 6 tried to evolve. It's shut down now. Look at those crystals being no energy. Midnight. The contrast is incredibly high in here. What is this? Did you already beat the baddies without me? Okay, out of it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long. Dad. Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to the time machine detected. Threat to the time machine detected. Well, what's going on? There's another army of Pokemon on its way here. It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from being performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the threat. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Churo's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering Terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. You can just see Arven is like just emotionally dying here. AI Churro disabled. You are not getting in my way. You are challenged by AI Churro. You are challenged by Paradise Protection Protocol. This is just so cool. This honestly is the coolest part to it. It's just like... Sent out Miraidon. Go Flump. You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? That is a very good question. You can't battle without the Pokemon on the field. But I'm going to try. Some crazy electrical signals jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them to open. Come on. Open. That's totally cheating. You call yourself an adult. Just got to keep on trying to battle. Just keep on trying. Battle. You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. Oh, wait. Miraidon's not my Pokemon. This has Churro's ID. God, I tell you, this scene. Someone changed this with the Digimon evolution soundtrack to it, and honestly, it is just something else. Come on, Miraidon, you got this. He's getting his confidence back. There we go. Honestly, this scene is just fantastic. Right, so now we've got a battle. We got a battle on our hands. Rah, rah. Both our Hadron engines activate. Right, so. Realistically, what moves to actually use is Dragon Electric. So Electric Drift is not really going to be worth it. Actually, I've never actually looked at the moves. Electric Drift, the user goes with ultra fast speeds, piercing against future electricity, boosted more than its usual if it's a super effective hit. So I think we just start going with Terra Blasts. He uses Taunt, that's fine. I'm not going to endure. So let's see how much Terra Blast does. Nothing. It changed to its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. I'm actually going to try an Electro Drift, see how much it does. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. That does a lot of damage. That does next nothing. Power Gem. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. Uses charge. I love how they have not completely different movesets. They have quite different movesets. Special defense raises, that's not helpful. Shook off the taunt. This looks like it'd be bad. Hang in there, Midnight. Get Power Gem again. Data says I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream will be built. And Hyper Beam. Down to 1 HP. Is it possible to lose this battle? I'm curious. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Miraidon's special attack rose sharply. I think actually I should probably use a full restore. Just I don't really want to risk. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use chest berry. Right, full restore. It's the first time I've ever had to do it. I've never received that much damage. Maybe I've just got a really bad Miraidon. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. I just recovered, it's fine. Hey Midnight, your Terra Orb's glowing. We're gonna dragon it up? Is it dragon? Midnight, Miraidon, Terastallize and finish this off. Is it electric or is it dragon that I get? Attack rose. Well, okay, we just get an Omni Boost. Nice. I was gonna say, our attack rising doesn't really do anything here because we don't actually have any physical attacks. Right, Terastallize. It is the Dragon Terastallize. So we're going to use Terra Blast. We're going to hit this thing like a truck because we are now +3. Here we go. Watch us blitz you. There we go. Come on. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh wow, he got hit by something. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Here's where we can get an emotional scene. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you managed to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes. Completely unforeseen outcome. Even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you are capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Midnight. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid the time machine cannot be put to the complete stop so long as I am here. Here's I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength and better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemy to which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all of your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be free as you all. Free to seek out which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am instantly connected to it. So I made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I dreamed of. What, you can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have a heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for this long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the Professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You can't go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right, I am sorry. I'm actually tearing up. Arvin, Miraidon, Midnight. It is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad. Oh, honestly, like... you gotta feel for Arvin. Like, honestly, he has, like, this emotional side. Farewell, my free adventuress. I bid you adieu. Well, the machine shut down. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, someone deep down. I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using his voice, wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If he tries to touch me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Midnight Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you did amazing. Thanks, Midnight. Yeah, that's my bud Midnight for you. You know, Arvin, even though the Professor's gone, but he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Oh, yeah. Sorry. What should we do now, Midnight? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. I need to be very careful because when the credits roll, I have to mute the audio because I will end up with copyright strike because it's Ed Sheeran's music. No, I do honestly, honest to God, I feel so much for Arvin because just the situation he got put through, just unbelievable. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take a long way home. Get a little more fun this adventure. I don't really. Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Midnight, not you too. Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Yep. Gotta do that. Gotta get rid of the desktop audio on there. Yeah, no, that is the end. This is the first time I played Gen 9 on the channel. Considering it's almost been out a year. Now, if I've done this right, this means that tomorrow is when the new game comes out. Not the new game, the new DLC comes out. So, hopefully I've timed it quite well. And, yeah, so this means the DLC I will be uploading videos of kind of tomorrow. I'll be doing my sport guides and everything for that. So, yeah, if you're watching this recent, then yeah. But yeah, honestly, I really enjoyed this playthrough. It was a challenge at points. I think I was a little bit over-leveled at a lot of points, but, you know, that happened. I mean, we still had quite a few deaths and stuff, so at some points it was needed, some points it wasn't needed. I think in that last battle I was over-leveled more than I thought, more than I should have been, but I did think his Pokemon was about 5 levels higher, so yeah, that's my bad for not actually kind of researching that properly. But yeah, I've had fun with this playthrough. I hope you guys have had fun with this playthrough and enjoyed. And yeah, I won't let the credits thing out because obviously there won't be any music, so it would just kind of be a screen with no music, which would be a bit boring. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what's up next. Honestly, I haven't really considered what the next path is other than DLC, but I'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please do like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you soon.